Morning. Morning, morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day. And everything's going my way. Yep, bum crack your 997th. Swamp picker. Yeah, you saw my oil can. Oil can. Earl can. Oh, got a new offer. I better respond. Do. What did I get an offer for? Let me look. Respond to open offers. You want this cheap backpack? What did I counter offer you with? 9 and you came back at 7. um, no, I think 9 is where I'm at. Take it or leave it. $9. Okay. It wasn't a low ball, but it was low. Anyway, hi Cindy. Glenn's gonna catch us at work. I ain't going to work. I don't work. Shoot. If you called my reselling work, you'd be mistaken. This is just fun. Going out and finding treasures and selling it on eBay. Yeah. Hey, Mike. Mike. Yeah, so that oil can, it already sold. I got it Saturday. Hey, Tom.
Hey,
What you doing, you old fart?
I'm waiting on my air conditioner to be fixed on my car.
Oh, you're always doing something that's practical.
Yeah, it's supposed to get up into the 90s today. I thought I'd better get the air conditioning fixed.
Ooh, I wish ours was 90s.
Yeah, we're like
Yesterday,
a hundred.
yesterday was 102, and today's predicted high is 105. Jeez,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's hotter than hell. Hotter than hell. They lowered the prediction. Tomorrow's supposed to be 107,
Right.
but earlier they had predicted that tomorrow will be 112. So they brought it down about what 5 degrees. Yay! It's only going to be 107. Hey Harry. Hey fishing. Hey Phil, the Texas Bandito,
I'm gonna
the
tell you
Frito.
what.
You remember the Frito Bandito?
Yeah,
Uh, that's kind of racist, isn't it?
yeah,
Bandito.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And Speedy Gonzalez, they took him off
Ándale, arriba.
because his sidekick was kind of slow. I don't remember what his name was, but
Yeah. Was it? No, Pokey. Pokey was Gumby's horse.
yeah.
Where am I at, Mercury? You'd think so. Central Texas, man, it's hot. It's already hot. It's not even July yet. Man.
Hold it a sec. I'll be right back.
And the humidity's drying out. It happens every summer. I don't know why. Okay, Tom. So, okay, I'm gonna have to mute Tom because that's annoying as hell. What are you doing? Ugh. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was carrying his phone in his pocket and it was scraping the inside of his pocket. Speedy was banging his sister? What? Uh, I guess. We used to have a way back in black and white TV days, um, local television, the networks didn't have a full, like, 16 hours of television shows. So, local television stations would run like a children's show, and they would run like a uh, um, wrestling. We had a local Amarillo, Texas, had a local professional wrestling organization, and one of the wrestlers. What made me think about it was that one of the local wrestlers was Rapid Ricky Romero. So yeah, I got those damn shoes and I sent them back already. I posted those in the mail on Saturday. So those shoes. Tom, I muted you a minute ago.
I know I unmuted and I muted back because I was out
Okay.
in front of this place where all the traffic was at.
All right. So yeah, I sent it back and I put a note in there saying I would like a full refund, including the original shipping cost, and told him all the reasons. We talked about it. And then I put a link. I put the YouTube link to Scott's show, Wednesday show, in there where we talked about him. So I hope we didn't say anything untoward that will get me sued, but whatever. Uh, Defamation of character or something. He'll probably bring a lawsuit.
What was wrong with them?
They were used.
Oh,
You don't remember this, or
no,
were you
I
not
don't.
even in?
I wasn't in this. I was only listening on Wednesday.
Well, go back to Scott's Wednesday show and listen to the first 5-10 minutes.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, I sent the turd back those shoes, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I need to make a whole video about it. I guess I don't know. Uh,
Well, they were new to him.
no, he didn't put them up as new. But what happened was I went in to buy new shoes. I typed in New Balance 11 and a half
Right.
wide and new, and then the page populated. I picked out a pair and I bought them. And then the next morning I looked at it and, oh crap, these are used. So I asked him 2 times before he made the label, a day and a half before, and then early the day of, that he went ahead and made a label, and back and forth. Then finally he started answering my messages, and finally he cut me off. He said, "I'm done." All right, go ahead and send them. See what happens. So
Can you
anyway,
just cancel it?
no, you're not allowed to as a buyer after an hour. So I tried to.
So he's not going to.
He forced the sale on me. I tried to cancel it. Yeah, moron. Anyway, it's interesting. Oh, and I had a piece of stereo equipment destroyed by FedEx.
Oh
I mean,
wow.
I packed the hell out of it. So the buyer sent me some good pictures, so I jumped through all the hoops on the FedEx website and requested a refund, including original shipping, and I was approved. So I thought, well, good,
Well, that,
FedEx. You're better than the United States Postal Service. Thank you, FedEx. But why is FedEx? I mean, I think FedEx, they're pretty good to pay off a claim, but they're just flat too rough on stuff. I mean, just, God. And I hate to quit selling um, big stuff or fragile stuff, but FedEx is about my only choice. You can't ship a big old honking piece of stereo equipment for cheap through
did y'all,
USPS. I'm stuck.
did y'all see something about the USPS, not UPS, US, yeah, USP, the Postal Service, about them not wanting you to send checks to the mail?
What?
Roberta was reading some article over the weekend about the Postal Service that wants you to send checks through the mail.
What? Why? They've been doing it for 150 years. What the hell?
Beats me. They're just trying to limit, you know. My mom sits and pays her bills still with checks. You
I
know,
do a lot of mine.
they're just trying to want to get rid of their business because I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. Well, first of all, I think they need to get a Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays home delivery because most of the time all I get is junk mail.
Harry, who's your president of operations? That's what I want to know. Is that your wife? Yeah, they still, God, they require proof of value and pictures of the damage and so on and so forth. About 3 years ago, I sent a turntable to a customer, a stereo turntable, and the buyer has a doorbell camera, and he got video of the FedEx driver dropping that box right as he got it out of the truck. Well, I should have kept that video. That was great. So they paid off on that too.
You know, knock on wood, I have never. We've never got. Well, we haven't. My son got a PS4 that he bought for parts, and the box was looked like it'd been run through a shredder, but everything was in it, and he actually made it work, repaired it, so he was okay. But it did. Both the ends were, all the seams were broken loose. I mean, it was terrible shape.
Yeah, your wife is the one with the brains, Harry. I don't doubt it. So's my wife. But I don't think my wife would go on FedEx and file a claim for me. She thinks eBay is my business. You go work your business and I'll go work mine. Okay, that's fine.
Well, she's making all the money, so
Yeah. So, haven't got the FedEx check yet. I just got a message saying you've been approved and we will. Checks in the mail. But I've gotten checks from them before. I probably made maybe 3 or 4 FedEx claims in the 6, 7 years I've been reselling. PayPal. They want you to send every USPS wants people to stop sending checks. That's just stupid. Anyway,
They're just trying to run them themselves out of business.
so hot. Oh well, it'll dry. Is it to the end yet? Is the sprinkler to the end yet? Never mind. I'll check in a minute. I got some water. I got the water sprinkler going. It's already so hot and dry. I have to water. Don't want my grass dying. Tom's muted again, which ain't all that bad.
I'll tell you what, these people are jumping this morning.
Jumping people.
Yeah, they got cars parked everywhere. Everybody must be trying to go on holiday.
You getting what done again? Your air conditioning fixed?
Yeah, it's not cooling.
About every other year, I have to take the pickup in to get a recharge on Freon. They always say, "Well, we're going to check it over, make sure it's what's causing the leak." No, no, just put some Freon in it. That's all I want you to do. Well, we have to drain it and put it all new in. Well, that's fine. Used to, you could just top it off back in the day. I used to get those little cans of stuff in the tube and put uh, uh, put Freon in myself. Except that stuff ate up the ozone layer or something, so they quit making it.
Yeah, and it usually had some kind of like, if you had a leak somewhere, it had something in it that would help seal the leak. So, you know, that was just eliminating expenses for people. So they had to get rid of it.
I remember, geez, in high school, we'd go down to Gibson's discount store and buy 3 or 4 cans so that, and you had to hold the can upside down so it would turn your motor on and hook it up to the inlet. I bet Harry's done that. Well, that's not too bad.
I
24
just hope
days.
they don't say you need a compressor, because I will say never mind.
48,000 BTU standing AC for the family room because kids always complained.
Well,
Well,
my high school vehicle was a Jeep CJ5, so I just took the top off when it got too hot and put the bimini top up.
shoot, my electric bill is already zoomed up. It's going to be even worse this month. You
Well,
can buy Freon on Amazon. Well, I'm not sure. With all the new stuff, I don't know if I trust myself anymore. I don't know why I trusted myself in high school to put it in as opposed to now. I suppose it's easy enough.
there's a lady waiting, and she's got her dog with her, and that
Yeah.
puppy is sitting there, better behaved than most of the kids you come in contact with. Every once he stands up and he looks at what's going on, and then he sits back down. And
Tomato picking day. Yeah. You growing tomatoes? Yeah. I try to grow tomatoes and I just kill them. I'll maybe get 4 or 5 off of each plant. Oh, he gone. All right, while he's gone, I'm going to go outside and check my water. I don't want it to. I got one of those Water tractors, the kind that roll down the hose. Those are worth some money if you can find them cheap. You know what I'm talking about? The yard tractors that they got a wheel on each side, and then uh, the front wheel sits on top of the hose. Those suckers are worth like $100. Chat poll: which old parts have had cataract surgery and how did it go? I haven't, but show you. Okay, I'll go take a picture of it. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Doo -doo. Cataract. No one does that anymore. Just smoke weed. I don't know if it does or not. Wild Mexican parsley. All right. Let's look at the tractor sprinkler. Looks like a tractor. It works like a tractor, except it's water powered instead of. There it is. So the two back wheels, as the thing turns, the back wheels turn forward. And then it's got a front wheel that sits on top of the hose. You double the hose on top of itself, and it creeps forward every turn. These things are like $100. See if I can find one on eBay for sale. Do do do. Let's see. And there they are. Well, they're not 100, they're 62. But that's not the brand. I don't think that's the brand that I have. That looks like a cheaper knockoff brand. Although it looks a lot like it. Uh, what, what brand is it? It says unbranded. Yeah, no wonder it's cheaper. That one probably fall apart on you. Let's see. I need one of the vintage old. Yeah, Nelson. That's it. Nelson. $30. Man, that's a good. Oh, shipping $80. So it's $110 to get this one. Why would you put $80 shipping? You just screw off the wands, and it fits in like a 18 by. They're heavy. They're made out of cast iron. But that's it. That's what's going out in my front yard right now. So that one's 110 was shipped. There's one. $45 and 37.49 shipped. So it's a semi bolo. If you can go to a yard sale and get one for $5, like that one out there, I got that one for like $5 or $10. But I didn't sell it. I just started using it. So there you go. Tom's back. Sorry, I was demonstrating lawn tractor or water tractors.
Well, that's
So
okay because I got dropped out, kicked out, and then I had to totally restart my phone to get back in because it was like it was hung up. Um, it was like it was thinking that I was still in there, but I wasn't. So anyway, come on, people. Daddy's got things to do.
I have an automatic water system, but the last time I used it, it used like about 5 times the amount of water that just a good old sprinkler did. So my system must have a bunch of leaks in it, and I'm too cheap to get it fixed. So so I just put on the good old sprinkler now and just don't even turn on the automatic sprinklers anymore. Grin spoon, wedding cake. Really, Phil? How does your eyesight get better as you age? Mine is just gradually gets a little worse every year. It's an antique. No, it's not an antique, but it is vintage. It's probably made in the 80s. That was a good American brand. I doubt that Nelson makes those anymore. Where in the yard is gold buried? Yeah, I don't know. I've forgotten. I keep burying gold and forget where I laid it. John Deere. I don't know. John Deere. Let's look it up. Do do do. John Deere water tractor. Uh, Nothing comes up on eBay for John Deere water tractor. Huh, there's a water pump. Tom, you're still muted in case you wanted to know.
I knew I was. There's just a lot of noise. I was
Oh.
trying to be considerate.
No, don't. Glock, you're full of it. Start the bidding at 21 to. I ain't selling my lawn tractor. That's a priceless. Yeah, I already sent them back, Tommy. Dang turd. Wouldn't take my request to cancel. I sent him a nice note. Uh,
On the shoes.
yep. I put a link to the YouTube video from Wednesday when we talked about him. It looks like a kid's ride on a toy tractor. It does kind of like a toy, look like a toy tractor. I'll be listing asbestos. Yeah, I do. I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use my automatic sprinkler system if it uses 5 times the water that a regular sprinkler does. Hi, Maggie Doodle.
Scott, Todd, they need me, so I'm gonna drop out. I'll try to get back in before you. Yeah,
They need you. Are you supposed to hold the car up while they put the Freon
I,
in?
they just probably won't tell me how much it's going to cost.
Well,
I'll be
you're
back.
rich. You don't worry about that stuff.
I do. I'm down to my last $5.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
I bet it's more than $5. Wasted all that money on doctors. Never seen a grown man sucking on a lollipop. Well, Tom is. Probably got it free at the counter. I was looking for New Balance 11.5 wide. That's my go-to shoes. As long as they're not stupid looking. I still refuse to do the old man Velcro straps. You know what I'm talking about? I probably should. I tie my shoes real loose so I can just slip them on and off. I don't I don't tie my shoes every time. I'm lazy. They still make them? I bet they're not as good as the old ones. I didn't know they still made Nelson. I bet they're not made in America anymore, are they? Maybe they are. Is anything at Walmart not made in China? Maybe bananas. Just to get our bananas from Brazil or somewhere. Uh, Call him Todd. Do do do. No, I don't. I want new shoes. Tommy, you don't sell new shoes. 400 to 500 pair of New Balance. I don't know which model. I don't like them too bright, and I need to look at your store, Tommy. Maybe I'll buy a pair from you. But then, would you force shipment on me if I decided I wanted to cancel? Yeah, I may have some of those type of laces. They're kind of an elastic. I know what you're talking about. Store returns. Man, you got a good source for shoes, that's for sure. Uh, Laces out. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, let me put the link in case anybody wants to come on. Nobody wants to listen to just me by myself. Here's the invitation. It says invite. Here you go. You're invited to my show. Come and chat with the old geezer if you want. If you don't want, don't do it. Lag won't come in. He's too lazy. Plus his mom's got him firewalled on his. He can't. They're in the death pile. Dang. What do you? Why don't you list them? You just got too many other brands of shoes that sell better or for more money. uh, Puma. Oh, that was the ding. I heard a ding. I didn't. I can't hardly hear the ding because I got my headset on. Let me look. There you go. No shoelaces on these Pumas. I like New Balance because they're if I buy the wide size, they feel a lot better on my feet. Yeah, you're firewalled in. Talk crap about Hey Dudes. I never worn a pair of Hey Dudes. New Balance, Asics, and Saucony are my end of times brands to list. I've worn all three brands. I got on a pair of Asics right now. No, yeah, Asics Gel Ventures. 11 and a half wide, baby. Shoot, it's about time for a new pair. I'm about worn these down. Look at the. Okay, model number. Wouldn't hurt to have another pair of these. 101B395. Is that what that says? Man, my old man eyes. 101B395. Yep, that's these. 101B395. Or something equivalent. I don't have to have black. I don't mind black because it pretty much matches anything you wear. I don't like white because they get too dirt. I mean, they just look dirty all the time. Maybe I could get some with racing stripes so it'll make me look fast. Yeah, Hoka. Had a pair of Hoka shoes a couple of weeks ago. Man, they sold fast. And for good money, I got like 45 bucks for them. Yeah, I get on my old treadmill here. It wears out the heels of my shoes. Skechers every day. Yeah, 101B395. Old man shoes. Yeah. Doc Martens. I think Doc Martens are comfortable, but they're just too heavy. Feels like I'm carrying a pound and a half on each foot. Except Doc Marten, they've gone to making kind of like sneaker type shoes, haven't they? Ballets. 50 to 120. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, Birkenstocks. I can't keep those in stock either. If I ever get a pair of Birkenstocks, man, boom, they're gone. Here we go. I could just wear flip flops. How would I look in these? Uh, Somebody might question my gender affiliation. Those are cute though, huh? Do do do. Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks are, man, they're popular. Lag loves those. These aren't listed yet. They're kind of small. Bag Lady. Mud Pie Bag Lady. Never heard of the brand until they had like fill-a-bag shoes at the rummage sale a couple of weeks ago. People are going, "What are you going to do with all those shoes?" Not the folks that sell at the rummage sale. The other people that are the other customers. They were like, "What are you going to do with all those shoes? You giving them away?" I said, "Nah, I sell them." Oh, I get that look. Oh, you sell? Huh? UFAs. UFA, UFOs? How do you pronounce that? OFOs? Not to be confused with mofos. Remember that brand of flip flops called Titties? Tiddies? Man, those were popular back when I was, in the late 1970s. Remember Titties? They even had a picture of a pair of breasts on them. Let's see if there's any titties on eBay. Titties sandals. And there they are. Man, they're good money too. They look comfortable. I mean, they were real cushy. Let's see, let me show you. I mean, people would pay a lot. I mean, like a whole lot of extra money to get titties back in the day. Here we go. Bring up a picture here. There wasn't much to them. They're just plastic. But they had like the underneath picture of a pair of breasts on them. They were real thick. Well, these have got some damage on them. I bet they sell good though. See how thick they were? People swore these were the most comfortable shoes they ever had. A lot of people got them just because they like the brand logo. Wonder if they still make titties. I don't see any new ones on here. Oh, what do we got here? Uh, Careful what I look for when I search titty. Oh, here's some more. Boom. She's kind of got a good figure. Oh, there's another one. Boom. I think those are teddies, not titties. The things they put in your drop down feed when you go searching stuff. Careful, careful. My wife will come in and say, "What are you looking at?" My pillow. Yeah, anything comfortable. George Cleverly Shoes, London. Never heard of them. What city you say? Oh, titties still cost a lot. No, I put titty sandals, and I got some pictures of some cute figures. Tiggle, tiggle bitties. uh, what a great show we're having, huh? So sales, what have I got going out? I got that oil can. Y'all saw the oil can? I got that. I got two of those 5 quart oil cans for $1 at a garage sale Saturday, and that one already sold for $20 plus shipping. I thought, sweet, that was a quick sale. Swedish fannies jackets. Well, should I search that? You were in that bar, the titties bar. I'm sure you were. Well, no, your mom wouldn't let you out of the cellar to go to a titty bar. Who was that Canadian reseller that came on? And he would talk about the toonie bars. Um, God, what was his name? Paul something, I think. Way back when I first started doing reselling, he did a show, and Dusty would go on the show with him. God, what was that guy's name? Um, Jory. That's it. Bump Crack Picker knows everybody. Yeah, Jory would talk about the toonie bar in Canada. They had a $2 note bill. Instead of a dollar bill, it was a $2 bill. I don't think they had $1 bills in Canada, but if you went to a strip club, uh, you're supposed to carry a bunch of toonies with you so you could tuck them in places on the dancing girls. Yeah, good used goods. Yeah, he used to go on that Dwayne Hale's auctions back in the day. He was a funny guy. I enjoyed his shows. Wonder if all his old shows are still up. A toonie is a coin? I thought the toonie was the smallest denomination of a a paper bill, because it was hard to stick a coin down in the what they call them, G strings or whatever. Do do. But yeah, Jory was always saying that the cheap, kind of low class strip joints were called toonie bars. Yeah, some of those people are gone. Like Crazy Picker Live, they're gone. They haven't done a video in 5 years. Hey Beth, Dusty's gone, of course. He moved to Alabama and quit reselling fishing. He's working for making good money working for whatever he was calibrating. He was a calibrator. He would go to machinery and calibrate it. That was his job, and he got a good job in Alabama, and he moved out of He used to live in Utah. Thanks, Beth. You think those will look good on me? They're too small. These are a size small. S for small. Man. Hey, Joyce. How are you doing? Yeah, I suspect Dwayne Hale listens in every once in a while. He used to. Every once in a while, he would make a comment a couple of years ago. We had Jory on a couple of times. He is a cool dude. They bought an old bank and were in. Jeez. How cool would that be? You would have a safe place to put your valuable stock, wouldn't you? Put it in the vault, honey. Bin pickers. Yeah. Yeah. I think the first reseller I started watching a lot of was Bonafide Hustler, but he's still around. He does a lot of videos still. I'm not too white. I got a swimming pool. Remember, I get some sun on the old skin. Oh, cyber, you piece of crap. Uh-huh. Yeah. Has he got? I wonder if he's got the combination and everything to the old safe. That would be wild. You talk about a secure place to keep valuables. Moved from North Carolina to Huntsville to. Oh God, that was. I know exactly who you're talking about. I think he left or moved clear. Scott was talking about him just last week. Um, but he moved clear to the other side of Huntsville from Scott, so they're like 45 minutes away from each other now, I think. Oh, he was on his show. Cool. Yeah, Bonafide is. I always watched him for bolos and stuff. I mean, that's how I learned about a bunch of different stuff. He was good for getting knowledgeable on good brands of things to sell. Yeah, Jim, that was his name. Big Jim. Hey, bearded. Yeah, Jim was he was an odd duck. I remember that video he did of him sitting in his bathtub, afraid to come out. What was that? What was all that over? Jim Bennett. Yeah. There's Scott. Hey, Scott.
Man, I can't believe everybody just left you alone. What the hell?
I know.
Anissa?
So, huh?
Anissa was supposed to be here. What the hell?
Anissa, you low life. He was grumpy. Oh, Jim, he was a grumpy dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. They got divorced.
Oh, did they?
Somebody in the chat said he saw they got divorced. She had a brain
Oh,
tumor. She had a brain tumor and had it removed. Had brain surgery.
oh wow.
How do
Dang,
you
I hate
afford, with 3 kids, the small kids, how do you afford to get divorced? That's child support. Ugh.
bags to bucks. Yeah, that's what Bonafide used to do. Bags to bucks. So you missed the bathtub bit. I wonder if he still got it up. It was kind of funny, really. He got in his bathtub and had some candles lit or something. Jim melted down because of Trump. I don't think so.
He did. He was,
Oh, he was a Trump hater.
yeah, he thought, sorry, State Trooper just got me going 67 and a 55. He
Yeah,
kept going.
Bonafide was only married about 2 years, and then he got a divorce. He got a new girlfriend. Oh, Jim didn't get divorced. Bonafide did.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay, I got you. Yeah, I knew Bonafide did.
Oh,
And I
okay.
always liked I liked his videos with his brother E Money, and they're pretty funny.
Global Voodoo. And the OG Picker, he'd been dead now 10 years, hadn't he? OG Picker. Remember that guy?
Yeah, that's who I bought my disc refinisher from when he was selling stuff right at the end.
Trump broke Jim.
Yeah, so Jim, something when Trump first got in office, he repealed some tax benefit that Obama had done with housing or something, and Jim was like, "That damn Trump cost me $10,000. He sucks." And he went off the deep end from there.
Hmm. Jim moved to Delaware? That's the first I've heard. Dana, yeah, Dana. Man, you guys have better memories than I do. Dana, the OG Picker. Yeah. Green Room? No, I don't think so. Bonafide never talks about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's around anymore.
They got rid of the Green Room not long after that Oriental guy that lived in like Seattle or somewhere. I don't know why they ever stopped having him on. He was an Amazon hustler. Remember the Chinese looking guy? Nathan Red Neckerson. No, hadn't seen him in a long time. Lost your audio, Scott, and now you're black. Nathan passed away? Oh, okay. Was that the one that we did um the auction for his family, a donation auction? Cody Hawk. A little bit. I don't remember Cody Hawk. The name sounds real familiar. Silverhairstacker channel. That old fart. Harry. Yeah, I bought a lot at that auction. In fact, I bought two. I bought a Commonwealth picker and part-time picker had donated caps, and I bought a couple of caps. I may resell them at some point. They signed them and everything. Let's see if I can find one of those. But anyway, it was for Nathan's auction. I didn't, I just donating basically. Where'd I put those caps? They're in here somewhere. Huh. Oh well. Oh, here's one. There they went. Yeah, for Nathan's donation auction, I bought a cap from Commonwealth Picker. There he is. Kevin signed it. I'm Commonwealth Picker. And part-time picker. He got divorced. He's going out with he's sweet on old what's her name now? That skinny God, what's that girl's name? Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, homeschool picker. They don't even live in the same part of the country. I'll be right back. I gotta go turn off my yard water before I water the street. Okay, sorry about that. Catch up here. Yeah, he's with homeschooling picker. Lee. She's cute, but heck, his wife was cute too. I mean, she's a beauty, just a pretty lady. I don't know what goes on. Somebody got mad at somebody, and so they're divorced now. But they had 3 kids. Part-time picker did. Still does. I mean, they didn't get rid of their kids. But yeah. Kayla, that's her name. Yeah. Yeah, Matt's cool. Nothing seems to ever phase that guy. Of course, he's so big and strong looking. I don't think anybody would mess with him. Yeah, they put out a video recently that they were at a garage sale, him and Kayla together, and the man running the garage sale accused him of stealing stuff. That was a good video. Oh, hum de dum dum. Sorry, Beth. Had to go turn my water off. It was starting to water the street. Joni called. When the wife calls, husbands have to answer. So anyway, yeah, that auction for Nathan, I think I gave like $100 for each of these, just to donate. That's a sad story. Prime of your life, and you just die. I forget what he died from, some kind of sudden illness. She was married too. Yeah, she was married. And she has kids. But both her and Matt are divorced now. So they got together. Yeah. Yeah, Matt's ex, she's a beautiful lady. And Kayla's husband wasn't an ugly dude or anything. That was funny. Little bitty old skinny thing. I was wondering why she lost so much weight. She's about the size of this toothpick now. That's about how big Kayla is now. I think like anytime you get a divorce, it messes with you physically too. I've heard divorce is very similar to losing a spouse. I mean, like a death in the family. Red Nickerson passed away. I don't know about that. Is that Nathan? If that was Nathan, then yeah, he's suddenly passed away. Yeah, see, Anissa thinks he was cute. Monopoly. Yeah, kind of. Kimmy and Chris the Goose. Who moved from Colorado Hughes? I don't. Do I know them? I don't think I know them. Yeah, she's always been tiny, but then she got really, really. I I I think she looks kind of unhealthy now, but that's just I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Divorce is bad. Yeah, Gwen probably won't divorce me just because she would hate to see me what kind of shape I'd be in without her. Give me a hand. He's the one. Okay, cool. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm sure that's right. But I mean, I've read a little bit on that, and it's much the same kind of recovery from a divorce is a whole lot like recovery from a death. And of course, death is worse. I'm not saying it's not. I'm sure. Yeah, Phil, it's much worse. I'm sure. Bratz dolls. Yeah, she looks like those. What do you call them? Monster high dolls. She won't divorce me because of the gold coin. Yeah, I left her a treasure map. There you go. Yeah, 4 times. We all know people that have been divorced 4 times, though. Most of the time, they're odd ducks. Odd. So yeah, at the garage sales, I bought some cool stuff. I got some Fontanini Christmas figurines. They were pretty cheap. Also got this Hartman suitcase. Look at this old sucker. It's hard to put it on camera. This sucker's 29 inches wide. It's got the rolled leather handle and the tweed. It's a cool old suitcase. Smells like grandma's attic though. I've been trying Febreze and all kind of stuff on it to get that smell out. What else did I get? Yeah. Fontanini figurines. They don't sell for a lot, but they're worth doing. Yeah, map. Felix got 10 wives. He can't handle one. There you go, Sadie. That's a good attitude. Republicans. Democrats marry for life. Sure they do. I suppose that's true in a way. I mean, Bill and Hillary are still married. Imagine that after all that. Mom knows best. Hmm. All right, Joanna. Take care. Oh, sorry. Put it in the chat here. There you go. Dang, it's already 9:15. I got 12 orders to get out. Average weekend sales for me. Just cranking them out. Cranking them out. Hi, Nishana. And he's back.
I made it home. Yes.
We talked about all the resellers getting divorces while you were gone.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it happens. I ain't getting divorced. If she leaves, I'm just going with her.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Third time's the charm, Beth.
Yeah, my parents got divorced. It was ugly. I promised myself I wouldn't go through that. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been married 37 years. I guess it's for life.
Yeah, it'll be 32 this summer.
Yep. Here we go.
And I believe, just like Mr. Sadie did, there's no way Johnny could hit the lottery twice.
That's it. That's it right there. Boom, baby. That's right.
I don't need any hair. Don't want any hair. A lot less work.
It is less work. I'm kind of proud to be bald.
So I didn't realize that Nathan had passed. Red Nickerson.
Yeah, they had a,
I remember they had. So I even watched you buy the hats, but I didn't realize who it was for. I only had a minute to watch that.
yeah, that was sad, man. Yeah, I wanted to donate some, so I got a part-time picker hat and a Commonwealth picker. If I I ever show up, if I ever go to a meetup or something that they're at, I'll wear one of those, I guess. Or I may just sell them. I think they sell for pretty good money on eBay. So yeah, I got Kevin and Matt's signature here. So anyway, actually Matt didn't sign it. He just put part-time picker. No,
Yeah, I don't know these people. Y'all are talking about Matt, and I don't think I've ever seen Kayla's channel.
they're pretty big reseller channels, garage sale channels. Um, Matt's out in California and Kayla lives in like Kentucky. But they've gotten together and become a couple. Like, and it didn't take them long after they got their divorces either. And then Philly Flipper, he went on a picking trip with them. They did the 101 or something together. The three of them going to garage sales together.
I'm like, what is that noise? A freaking helicopter
Oh,
out.
oh, it's a different Nathan. It's not Red Neckerson. It's a different Nathan. Oh, okay. Either way, it was a sad story.
I said, Rednecks and Resales. His Facebook page is still up, but there's not been anything on it since 2021.
When you were 30, your parents split. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it
like
was a car accident. Yeah.
yeah, that was what's his name in Philly, but a car accident. He was on his way home from either on his way there or on his way home from work. It was one of the two.
Huh, there you go. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I think they had small children. I think one of their kids was barely even 1 year old when he passed. I remember her being pregnant.
Mm, 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 mm.
You never know. Life
Hope
is.
they're hope they're doing okay. Yeah, yeah. Do, do, do. The kids with the dead parents said they wish their parents were divorced. The divorced kids all said they wished one of their parents had passed. Dang.
So I've been through both of them, and I don't know which one's worse. My parents were divorced when I was 8 or 9, and that was awful for like 4 or 5 years. And my dad's been he died in '87, so I experienced both of them before I turned right as I turned 18, and they were both bad, equally as bad.
Mm.
The one thing I can tell you is the death is worse. It's way worse because you really, as an adult now with a child, you never you don't have a father, that any kind of wisdom or then you start. There's a lot of regret. They never met. He never met Joni. He never met Jacob. He never met my brother's wife or any of his kids and grandkids. It's just Felix, you're 100% correct. I had them both, and Felix and divorce. Divorce was much easier. Um, that death being permanent, and you know, at least if it's divorce, and even if you're mad at one parent or whatever, you have it's your decision whether to communicate, and you have that ability. Unless you got a Ouija board or something like that,
Yep.
going the other way is pretty tough. And then you don't understand what it does. Like my grandparents, they were years later, even in 10 or 15 years later, they would tell me that that was the worst thing to ever happen to them in their entire lives, losing a child.
Mm,
My
I'm
dad was
sure.
he was the oldest son. He had a sister that was 3 years older, but he was the oldest son. So Big Jim moved to Delaware. Is that what y'all were telling me?
That's what Tommy said.
I did not know that. I knew his house was for sale, but I didn't realize they moved. They weren't a real good fit for here. He I don't know. This is a very easy lifestyle down here. It's a very
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Alabama and you're vocal about not liking Trump, there's going to be a bunch of people that don't like you.
I mean, I don't know if people realize this is Alabama is usually in the top 3 or 4 of most conservative states in the nation. And if you don't think that way, and if you eliminated
Sweat.
Birmingham and Montgomery, oh my God, there'd barely be a Democrat in the whole state.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right, fishing and picking. They were only in Raleigh. I don't know how long they were in Raleigh, but didn't they? Am I remembering this correctly? I thought he lived from up north, like was from Philadelphia or somewhere. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I imagined that. I know he lived in Florida. I think his parents were in Florida, or one of his parents.
hmm,
I could have sworn he lived up north at some point. Maybe New Jersey, Philadelphia, somewhere. Yeah, New Jersey.
thanks,
Okay.
Julie.
Must have been New Jersey. Who looks at the big map of the United States and goes, you know what? How about Delaware?
That's tough, Julie. Yeah, that's a tough one too, Sadie. Dang. Yeah, Lag's got it right. Boy, such a happy show we're having. Yeah, Nishana, they came out. They're a couple. Yeah. Do, do,
But
do,
when
do.
you're remembering people like this, good or bad, I miss the Grams a lot. We last week, last Tuesday night, we there was a group of us got together. There were like 8 of us. It was Kevin Tyree's birthday, so he's been gone a year and a half. So the group of friends that used to meet twice a month, every month, got together in his honor. Uh, remember a lot of good times. But he was 44 years old, folks. That one's still tough to believe.
Yes.
No health issues whatsoever, none. Worked out 3 to 4 times a week. Was under a doctor's care, and was doctor said, "Hey, let's work on this." He'd go work on that. You know what I mean? It was just that was a big shot.
Moving from Delaware to Texas next week. Yeah, we hit the summer heat.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 100 here Friday.
We're 87 going to 105 today.
Oh,
And tomorrow's supposed to get up to 107.
I'm not gonna complain.
Tuesday and Wednesday are supposed to be 107. Holy moly. That's hot. I'm glad I got my yard watered or it would just dry up and turn brown.
Yeah,
Got
90, 88, 90. Then we hit Thursday, 95, 99, 99, 99.
So Baton Rouge is also hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Yeah, you reach my age, all of my mom and dad's generations are gone. And my cousins are dropping like flies now. Most of my cousins are older than me, so still got my brother. He lives 2.5 hours away, so
Yeah, it's getting to that point. My aunt's not because my dad's side. What was aunt's born in 41, so I don't know how old that makes her really old. 41 is what 59, 69, 79. Should be what 82 this year. Yeah, my dad would have been 79 this year.
24K, that's about 115. Of course, you live in Saudi Arabia. It's supposed to be that hot there.
You live in a desert.
Well, they got cool deserts too, like the Gobi Desert is cool. But yeah, that's a desert. People who ask about you get less than, yeah, the older generation. They start dying out. Uh,
So I'm supposed to look up part-time picker. Is that what I'm supposed to look up?
you can if you want. He's a pretty nice guy. I mean, he's always very polite at garage sales, and he mostly just shows buying
Uh,
stuff and then what he sold it for.
I'm subscribed to him, so I guess that's.
Oh, you were already subscribed to him?
Uh-huh.
I like seeing what he picks up just to get bolos and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with him. I had a couple good pickups. I found what you need, Felix. You need the real thing, though. Need your a Russian bride.
Oh, there you go.
Found two of these, $5 each. So a
Russian
lot of Barbies.
Barbie.
So a lot of Barbies lately. I think it's worth about 40. I think.
Mail order bride.
36. 36.
36 will work.
Yeah, I found a couple. Hey, if you ever see these are still worth decent money. I paid $6, but it was 25% off at the state sale, so it made it around $4.
Clapper.
Uh,
24K says you can't sell that. There's a Russian boycott.
I don't care.
It's
Yeah,
made in China.
Amazon's in at 18, but when they go out, they sell for 26. Sold a bunch of these through the years. Walgreens usually puts them on clearance. Yeah, I had two items I'll show you. What did I do with them?
There you go, Julie. Good attitude. Next generation will take over. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the lady put it in a dang trash bag.
If I can get my boys to figure out why God invented women, then I could have some grandkids.
Yeah, these thing here, these Bushnell Sports. This is a rangefinder.
Yeah.
This
It looks still sealed new.
Somebody took a best offer at 85 pre-owned. No, it's been opened.
Oh, okay.
But it's got everything's in there, including the battery. It don't look like it was used much. So there was that one there. So I got paid $10 for that. And then, you know anything about these little guys here?
Is that an MP3?
No, that's a Garmin E-Trex. It's a portable GPS. It's worth the same, about $85. I paid 10 on it.
Geocaching. I used to have one of those, and I just never used it, so I sold it. I made good money on it.
Yeah, I think the batteries are dead on this one. As soon as I figure out how to turn it on. I think the worst thing about getting old is losing your sight. Where's the power on? That's the menu. Batteries must be dead. But yeah, those are. This is the 20. They make a 10 is a little cheaper, but this one is the better one. It's worth 85. Then Starbucks mug to sell at the auction.
There you go. I think the worst thing about getting old is just getting weaker. Man, I can't hold up a chainsaw anymore for more than about 10 minutes, and I'm done.
Picked up a set of these Midland GXTs. There were two different sets of them. I think the GXTs are worth pretty decent money. They were $10 each. I didn't look them up. Midland's a pretty good brand for. Oh, I got to figure out which GXT they are.
Yeah, I mean, the satellites will always be up there, so if you get out of range of a cell phone tower, those
It's a 1000p.
those GPS units are necessary sometimes.
Oh yeah, I did good. So the first one that comes up, somebody wants 44 plus 12 shipping. I get an argument again this weekend with somebody claiming they had an item that was 55% sell-through rate. I'm like, you're a dumbass. Somebody got 28. Somebody else got 30. So somebody else got 30. Well, that was 4 of them. Somebody else they got some. Well, they had the little different parts to it, but they got 60. Looks like 30 is probably a good price for. These do good at the auction. These might go to the auction. What model were these? These are $775. The first one that comes up, they're asking 50. Somebody got they're both worth $30 each.
Good stuff.
They were all the same yard set. Then anything new, that was $4. Well, if you can't pick up your chainsaw, this is going to be a lot worse on you.
Oh yeah, what you got?
It's a handheld saw.
Oh God.
It's worse. Pay $4 for it. There's none on Amazon. And they were selling for $25 on eBay, so it's $4. You know, I'm gonna put it on Amazon today because I'd rather be on Amazon being the only one. I'll probably get $30 for it, I bet.
I'll be right back.
Right. Let's see how fast we can demonetize this show. But But that's the really good one. Anything that's got Garmin on like this, they're easy to. This one has the model number on it right there. E-Trex 20X. Uh, they're easy to test. I'll show you real quick. All I'm gonna do is pop the batteries out. I'm gonna grab 2 batteries. If you're going to test a lot of electronics, keep one of these around because it'll help you eliminate whether it was a battery or not. Yeah, that battery is gone. Dang it. Plus, minus. It's a little half turn on the back. Gets that on there. Come on. Come and turn off. There it goes. It won't, generally when it comes on like this, it won't pick up the satellites. It needs to be outside, but it'll, not much to it, works. You can move it around. This little mouse looking thing, you can move it around. Easy to test. That's $10, and I'm gonna ask 85. I feel it is Wednesday morning.
So looks like you did pretty good at the garage sales.
Yeah, this was Friday. So the one thing, Friday sales seem to be better than Saturday sales because there's not as much competition. A lot of your competition is still at work. So done real well at Friday yard sales.
Right. Wednesday morning.
Are you saying that because I'm full screen?
Oh. Sorry about. Well, you were showing stuff, so.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm not complaining. Well, heck, I don't care. A lot of the stuff is just. I should have opened this up. It's kind of sticky. I hate it when the rubberized stuff turns.
Oh god, that's the worst. I've tried to clean that stuff off before. Couldn't do it.
I've not figured out how to, once plastic starts getting sticky, how to unstick it.
We got a closet at the back of my eBay cave here. And Gwen had a pair of old shoes in there, and they just disintegrated. They were black, and that sticky stuff just glued to the carpet. It just had to. I picked it out as good as I could, but there's still a whole bunch of black stains on the carpet in that closet.
So am I the only one that when I buy Lag says rubbing alcohol? All right.
No, it doesn't do it. Nope. I've tried.
I've tried that, but I'll try it again.
I tried rubbing alcohol. I've tried acetone. I've tried Windex. I've tried sanding it. Get out sandpaper and sand it. Nah, nothing works. Yep, you're 3 feet from your screen.
Yeah, that's disappointing. So rubbing alcohol, huh? I don't think I got any outside.
I don't think it'll work.
What about hand sanitizer? Same thing.
Phil says that bourbon works. After 30 minutes, you don't care if it's sticky or not. And then you just pitch it in the.
We're trying hand sanitizer to see what that does. That's the thing with the most alcohol I've got handy. If it works, I'll make a video. We'll make $1 million.
There you go.
$1 million. But it
Lax
does.
says 1,000% it will work.
So when it doesn't, what's the punishment for lag once it doesn't work? You've got to come on the show live.
There you go. Go on Bearded Picker Show Wednesday live.
Expose you to the world.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
I may not want to see it. I want to hear it. So a bunch of it came off on your swab.
but it's still sticky as use a lot. All right, we're going to Costco in a little while. I'll stop by somewhere and pick up some rubbing alcohol. Does it matter what percentage? Doesn't rubbing alcohol come in different percentages, like 70 and 90 or something?
I think so. I think for your purpose there, it wouldn't matter a whole lot.
I've got some Miller Lite next right there. Would that work?
Grain alcohol. Get some Everclear and just.
I've only bought Everclear one time. You know, they made me sign a release. I bought the 190 Everclear. I had to sign a release that I knew that how dangerous that shit was.
I remember a couple of college parties I went to, and people were mixing punch and pouring that in there, and I was like, okay, here we go. A few people may have gotten drunk.
I'm trying to see if this is going to pull up the map.
Everclear is good for clearing out the stuff in a pipe. You know, the smoking pipes.
It's got the right date and everything, and it is Monday the 23rd or 26th, whatever it said. Yeah, Monday the 26th. So it must. It's got the. It's picking up satellites. Oh, I'm an idiot. So if you're reading the front, it doesn't say power on anywhere, but if you look at the little thing right there, the little outline of the power button is right there. Duh. Try a heat gun. All right.
Yeah, Snow White.
Snow White looks like she's seen better days.
Shoot, that's eBay new right there. Brand new. Still in the box.
Damn right. Oh, he said try a heat gun. All right, I got a heat gun right over here. Let's try the heat gun. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. What's Snow White going for? Let's scan her. Do, do. Let's see. Oops. Filter souls. Okay, so Snow White goes for not very much. $15, $18. Huh. Not too much. Oh well.
That's a fail, Phil.
Alcohol.
No, I didn't make it any worse.
Well,
I'm
plan
gonna do al-
B.
I'll do alcohol. See what happens.
No, that plasticky stuff, it gets old on electronics and gets sticky. Short of just peeling off all the they put it on there as kind of a what would you call it? A shock absorber or something,
Yeah, it's
And
just
that
that rubber. It's just the rubber type of rubber that you use.
yeah.
Like this one, the rubber on it is not nearly as soft. It's much harder. It's more like this is more plastic. It won't have the same problem.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what else did I buy this weekend? A bunch of old toys. Yeah, soft touch plastic. It's terrible.
I got a bunch of Fontanini figurines.
That stuff amazingly still sells pretty decent.
Yeah, I was looking at comps. I got some what's that lady's name? Prairie Lady? No, what's it?
Hey Phil, that's how lag ended up here at degraded rubber. For the record,
Lemon oil and a Scotty peeler. Oh, for stickers.
I've
Yeah.
tried. I've tried everything. I've tried alcohol. I've tried lighter fluid. I've tried.
Yeah, here's an old pair of binoculars. They are, that stuff is just nasty on them.
We'll try some Google on this time. I don't think it works. I've tried it. I don't think it works either. Don't light a match.
How about acetone? We're we're a we're a learning channel right now. Let's try acetone on this sucker.
You can see how sticky it is. The thing is,
Well, acetone is taking it off. Look at that. Just taking it down to a new layer of nasty. A lot of that rubber stuff is just so thick that you never get all of it off.
all right, that failed. Next.
Well, the acetone is taking it off, that's for sure. But the underneath layer isn't any better.
This is the one you only use in case of emergency. Oops is some of the strongest shit out there.
What you got?
Don't do that.
There went 500 brain cells.
I don't have that many to spare.
I know. Fixing to say.
Here I am huffing oops. Looks like it's at least broke it down where I can get the rubber part of it off. which is fine with me.
These binoculars work pretty good. I should save them so I can read packages. Take them with me to yard sales so I can read the fine print on stuff.
That's why the iPhone, you hit the little button 3 times, it brings the magnifier up. All right, so oops, as long as you've it is solving the problem by, I think the alcohol also did the same thing. It solves the problem by just eating the whole rubberized layer off and leaves you with hard plastic.
Well, you might be able to sell it like that. Let's see. I wonder if Larson binoculars are worth anything.
What am I cleaning? It's a Bushnell rangefinder. Just don't smell this stuff. No huffing.
Maybe it's Carson.
Makes it a whole lot slicker though. That's probably why they have the rubber stuff on here. This makes it slick as eel shit. Huffing is just for fun. Okay. I was never into all that. I'll just go get high.
Do, do, do.
Damn, now it's in the Band-Aid. All right, so I'll get some 91 alcohol. Maybe it's not as much scrubbing. Yeah, that thing's a complete mess. You know what I should be doing with it? Throw it out.
Somebody may still want it. Just disclose. Hey, this is sticky.
Yeah. Did I not bring the... No, I did it over there. Dang. I gotta figure out what's for breakfast.
Yeah, I got a couple of eggs calling my name. I better shut the show down pretty soon.
Yeah, I was thinking about 5 pieces of bacon and a couple of eggs.
Bacon! So anyway, I guess we'll be on Tom's show tomorrow.
All right, we'll find it one way or the other.
Do, do.
Everyone have a Merry Christmas.
All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. He's already high. All right, bye.